Nasir Adderley. 3-1 LA, 3-1 Cleveland, one of the best on the slate this week. 5 and away we go. In the end zone, touch back to the 25.
Where he felt he'd be effective. So Tack McKinley starting at defensive end.
Great first down and 10 to the near side they come with the throw to Keenan Allen, hit by Greedy Williams, making a second consecutive start.
But he also has the effectiveness of the touch pass when needed.
The second down and 6, and a good block from the left tackle, who is a rookie Slater. They go outside for Williams.
As they told us on third down, they want to get into some tempo because that's when they know Joe Woods wants to mix things up.
3rd and 6 here, broken up beautifully on the play by Monday night against the Raiders in the Charger win. Deep back is Demetric Felton.
There you go, get out.
You have a roof, but we are not completely covered, and you see this bouncing around, and he lets it go by. He says it did not graze him. It rolls to the 7. Nice bounce. Good
consistency needs to be there.
Saw the left tackle Blake Hens taking the place of Wills. Melanie just talked about that. 1st and 10, Chubb in the backfield, but outside, and Njoku the tight end. He was trying. It's Chubb. Polka tackle into the secondary, and there he goes. Thus the Vikings. #1 running attack in the NFL with Cleveland. 1st and 10, Chubb again. Hence a block, and they go with Petonio. Look at him plow by midfield.
Against the Raiders, they held him to 48 yards rushing. So which defense is this going to be today?
3 tight ends. Here's Chubb. Drilled on the play by Adderley.
A lot of the passing game the Browns utilize is nakeds and bootlegs, and so you have to be concerned with that as well.
2nd and 11, up the middle they come. Nuosu, and they get the tight end. Njoku, 1st and 10.
18.
Yeah. 180.
It's Kareem Hunt. Getting a block by Hooper. Into the secondary he goes, and Tranquil. Bolton 10.
180.
It's Hunt again. Outside Hooper tried to hold his block, and down he goes. Bosa is the one to trip him up.
Especially down here in the red zone.
Chubb is in. Peoples-Jones in motion. Look out from behind, and down he goes. James on the blitz. It's a loose ball on the field at the 22. They came over that left side. And Derwin James, the second leading tackler, he's been terrific. He plays all over the field. 5 different defensive positions. Came streaming through. Blew up the play.
Top of the screen, you see him coming clean. 33, James. Looked like it was Njoku that was supposed to have that backside. He stepped down before coming back to the outside, and that allowed James to get the edge.
Mayfield has gone 2 of 2. Hunt. Getting a block and a nice one inside from Teller. And he ping-pongs his way down inside the 12.
They're just trying to get a cheap one here with the hard count, and then they'll end up kicking the field goal. Attempting to get points.
Chase McLaughlin is 7 of 7. He's had 3 50-plus yard kicks. This is a 35-yarder for the Browns to take the lead with 7:39 to play in the first. Coming into this weekend, Cleveland, one of them. A lot of complicated reasons why the Browns would be number 7. I know it doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what they say. And from the 1-yard line, they're going to bring it out right here, and this is done by the reserve running back, Larry Roundtree, who is a rookie.
5 times this year, it's worked out. 4 of the 5 times they've converted. I like that aggressiveness.
Here's Eckler, 1st down and 10.
You know, it's a good rotation, but this is an Austin Eckler-driven backfield.
2nd down and 8. There's a nice block by Anderson with the run by Eckler, and finally, starting right guard Ibushi is out. Schofield takes his place. 1st and 10. Little play action here. Eckler getting a block on the play from Schofield, who just came in. And then he's ridden down. Eckler is by John Johnson in the secondary. Last week, Cousins of Minnesota went right at Green. First play. Here's a 1st and 10 throw. They go right at Green again.
For short routes, they just had quick slants on. Take advantage of the matchup.
2nd down and 4. Williams outside. Ward is there, wrestling him down, but not before. One of the terrific receivers in pro football. Williams picks up 8 to 1st and 10. Oh, they're coming up the middle. And he got away that time from the running defense. And out he goes. The hit. 1st and 10. Eckler in the backfield out of the pistol this time. Incomplete. Quick. 8th play of the drive. 2nd down and 10. Eckler gets the call. Blocked inside by Filer. But quickly going in there, wrapping him up, and
Of Herbert to decipher what needs to be done against this defense.
Greedy Williams is in. 6 in the secondary. 3rd and 8. Herbert being pressured and throws it away. The heavy pressure coming from Malik McDonald. There are a couple of Malik's flag thrown on the play. Brad Allen is our referee here in Los Angeles.
Illegal contact. Number 23, defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's on 3rd and 8. It was on Troy Hill, and it's a first down. The drive continues for the Chargers. Anthony Walker is playing in the middle, activated today. The starter, 1st and 10. They go outside. Joshua Kelly will take it.
That'd be a big loss if he's not able to get back in.
2nd down and 7. Schofield to block. They get it off to Parham. He's the tight end. Scored the other night against the Raiders and scores for a 2nd consecutive game on a touchdown. Catch and run of 22. The tight end lumbers in, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
You slow release him, so he's second one here. He's on the line of scrimmage, and he's going to block. Watch, he steps out, he blocks, he engages, and then he releases. He slow releases. Nobody's on that side of the field, so there's no contact until he gets inside the 5-yard line, and easy touchdown. Great play design.
And Donald Parham out of Stetson. 4th catch of the season. The extra point here by Vizcaino is away and good.
This time, just a slow release, almost just like a dump off for Herbert, taking advantage of what the defense was giving him, and then ultimately resulted in that touchdown.
Here comes the Auburn rookie, Anthony Schwartz, taking it out of the end zone and finding room on the far side. Nice little return there. Chubb in the backfield. 1st and 10.
No.
180.
Good time Mayfield dumps it off to his tight end. And Njoku, boy, big game and a big block downfield by Batonio. Wizards with 100th career player out of Miami and a 1st-round pick. Chubb in the backfield, 1st and 10, Nick Chubb. He got by Fackrell. And holding on for dear life is Tranquil. Drew the tight ends in there, multiple tight ends. 2nd down, 3, quick count. And this is Chubb, wrapped up and inhaled inside by Linville Joseph.
Him into a rhythm.
Mayfield wearing a harness on that left shoulder. 1st and 10, fake to Chubb, dumps it out. Here comes Donovan Peoples-Jones. Cooper 65. Good looking drive by Mayfield. It's a 1st and 10, first play of the 2nd quarter. It's off to Chubb, who with Hunt comprise maybe the best duo in the NFL. Tackle by Covington, pick up a 5. It's Chubb. Oh, great tackle that time by Drew Tranquil. Baker Mayfield hands the block off to the side, incomplete, looking for Hooper. Tranquil was covering on the wing, and flags litter the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 97. That penalty is declined. Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is accepted at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
So Joey Bosa, who was fined for some at Mayfield, has got Nick Chubb in the backfield. And the call, and James slows him up as he's shot right through. So back in, 2nd and goal at the 7. Chubb a block. Mayfield, touchdown! This time he connects with Rashard Higgins. A 7-yard strike. And the Browns have gone up early in the 2nd quarter.
But it's the Chargers losing coverage. Higgins is here at the bottom of your screen. No one goes with him. 2 defenders go up the field with the inside receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., and no one goes to the flat, leaving Higgins all by himself. Touchdown Brown.
Extra point is away and in. But he's throwing well. He's 5 of 5 with the touchdown pass moments ago. 81 yards, the ensuing kickoff. And Henry Everett from the 5 for the Chargers. Wrapped up once. Breaks 3 tackles. Boy, is he a hard rascal to bring down. And 56 coming up in this very stadium. Let's see how Herbert responds. 1st and 10 after the kickoff. He gets out of a messy pocket and he takes it upfield and he slides at about the 28. 21 yards rushing already. 10-yard gain there. 1st and 10. Fake to Eckler. Guns one incomplete for Williams. Says they watch a lot of tape of Drew Brees, who he's texted back and forth with. 2nd down and 10. Outside for Allen. Drilled that time by Green.
Well, and coming into today, the Chargers led the NFL in drops with 11 drops, and that was really more of just a good defense.
He's got Williams deep on 3rd and 10. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, 72 yards. Wow.
This is a mistake in coverage by the Browns, and Herbert takes full advantage of it. It's supposed to be safety help, right? Here's Williams. He's just going to have a deep post. Watch, it's a quarters coverage. They line up like it's going to be a cover two, but you have an outside-inside on Williams, and they just let him go. That's a mistake. Communication, poor communication there allowed him wide open.
Extra point, no good. It is miss. This Kano. Mid-guard, and we've had our 3rd lead change here in the first half, and a beauty in Los Angeles. Schwartz. He'll take it out. Mayfield with a 1st and 10. Hunt with the block. Time is there. Hands with the block, and picked up by Peoples-Jones. Look at him run. Beckham with the block downfield. James gets him from behind. Down from the Charger 38. With Kareem Hunt in the backfield, led the NFL rushing a couple years ago in Kansas City and upended on the play by Adderley, head over heels, but down to the 30. A burst of 8. The running attack is in full bloom for the Cleveland Browns, and there is a flag.
Holding. Defense, number 91. 5-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
That's on the rookie out of Arkansas State, Forrest Merrill.
That left shoulder.
With 3 tight ends, including Hunt. Hands the block. Moving up Mayfield. Look, at just pitches it right in front. Little pass right there to Njoku, who picks up 1. Another good-looking Cleveland drive. And inside they go this time, and they hit Peoples-Jones, who's wrapped up on the play by Asante Samuel, who's 3rd down and 7. Antonio a block, and across the middle they go, and they find Njoku to the 17-yard line. Whacked in the play, short of the 1st by 2. Nickel secondary, Hunt in the backfield, 4th and 2. Mayfield bobbled and dropped by Odell Beckham Jr., who's covered on the play by Derwin James. On down, 17, 1st and 10. Herbert 2 touchdown passes today. Eckler tries to burrow his way upfield to the 23. Calls via radio. 2nd down and 5 from Joe Woods. Nice block out there by the rookie Slater. Going deep for Williams, who again is jousting with Green. This season, 3rd and 5. Whoops. Offensive penalty.
False start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Let's go to the sideline of Melanie Collins.
Well, Kevin.
They had to bring in their less than 100% Brittany Williams back in. 3rd and 10. Kelly was in the back. Oh, the pocket crumbles and down he goes. Oh, that's a big load. Malik McDowell comes through and drops the sledgehammer. Real punt. He had 3 blocked last season. None this year. Deep back is Felton, the rookie. Then he gets this wobbler up. Demetric Felton out of UCLA, so he's back home. Paying a 4-5-7. Yeah, a nice tackle there made by Drew Tranquil.
Head coach in the NFL for the Raiders, and Chad O'Shea's also on that offensive side.
Chubb on 1st and 10. The offensive line coach. And his fingerprints are all over this offense. 2nd down and 4. It's Chubb. Good block by Batonio. Playing in his 100th game today. Brought down on the play by Forrest Merrill. Gain of 2 mil.
Wearing that harness, he said he was trying to use too much of his right side and getting away from his fundamentals.
3rd and 2. Some pretty good running fundamentals right there by Chubb for a 1st down. Wheeling his way.
Just the fact that he saw a little bit there and the way those two communicated has obviously helped today.
It's Chubb, nothing doing there. Hit by James again, loss of a yard. Yeah, you don't want to...
Hopefully he remembers not to do that the rest of the way.
Second down, 11. Hence the block on Bosa. Oh, he's being banged around. Now he's chased, got away from Bosa. Look at Mayfield, take it down the sideline. Again in Charger territory. It's Chubb, nice block by Hands, and he takes it inside the 30. He's got a first down. 93 yards and 1/2. Devastating pair. First and 10. And wide open, he's got the receiver, Higgins. Two tight ends. 8th play of the drive. First and 10. Nick Chubb. Big hole, big block by Teller. Trading the road and down to the 4 and brought down by James again. Place in their respective divisions. Second down, 2. Chubb into a thicket, not much there. Against the Golden State Warriors, and they open up here in Los Angeles on opening night. There's a 3rd and 1, and Chubb is digging his way. LeBron, of course, from Akron, played with the Cleveland Cavaliers and championships there. In the backfield, Chubb. Higgins on the move. 4th and 1. They're not biting.
Well, they call a timeout, so instead of taking the penalty, now it still gives them the option if they want to go for it on 4th down. So Kareem Hunt in.
3 tight ends. Hunt is in. 4th and 1. Hunt to the end zone. Touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. Do your push-ups and do it with one arm. You've just taken the lead again. 4th lead change. Flag has been thrown.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, number 98, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Watch the lead block. That's what creates the lane.
Janovich
For Kareem Hunt to get into the end zone. Not a lot of teams use the fullback anymore, but that initial contact with Tranquil is what allowed Kareem Hunt to get into the end zone.
So Mayfield had us to pile drive his way in on a 3-yard touchdown run with the extra point by McLaughlin. 17-13.
Everybody from the Chargers said we need to focus on stopping the run. That's what they want to do. And so far, as I said, over 100 yards, they haven't been able to slow it down.
Larry Roundtree, University of Missouri's all-time leading rusher. We'll take
The Chargers just 20 plays so far in the first half. They've got a couple timeouts here, so they need to get down and try and get in scoring position.
Herbert with 2 touchdown passes, dumps this off. First and 10. Eckler looking for some blocking. Ball loose. It's on the ground, and the Browns have gotten it. It may have been McDowell who vacuumed it in. It's a turnover. Cleveland's got it. McDowell finds it. It's the first Charger turnover in their last 3 games. And look where they take over.
Holding. Offense number 74. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is first down Cleveland.
And Kevin, you said it. They haven't had many mistakes the last 2 weeks. And their win against the Chiefs and the Raiders, they've been very efficient in controlling the football. Now they get a penalty that was going to call it back anyway. And then Eckler loses the ball as he's going to the ground, giving the Browns an opportunity to get more points going into halftime. And don't forget, they get the ball coming out in the second half, the Browns do, so they can get back to back here.
Chubb is in, first and 10. Cleveland 1 timeout. Hence the block on Bosa. They dump it off to Chubb. And he takes it inside the 15. Play was broken up by Kazir White, the linebacker. He's close to a first down. Tranquil had a hand on it, too. Second down 1. Mayfield searching and out of bounds. Chubb was down there. Heavy pressure by Nwosu.
Been communicating with Baker about some of the things that he had seen over the last couple games, and clearly he has made adjustments today.
Hunt is in, 3rd and 1. Mayfield. Good time. Incomplete for Hunt. Gain the lead. Got it. 20-13, the Browns at halftime. 0's on the clock. And they've jumped on top by 7, and they get the ball as they deferred the flip of the coin. Anthony Schwartz will let it sail over his head out to the 25-yard line.
And Kevin, the thing.
Now, thank you. Chubb is in. 1st and 10 for Mayfield, 11 of 14. And it is Chubb slicing inside. Held by a couple. Brought down by Covington. Gain of 2. Trent to the 27.
On that tackle, the first play of the second half.
Ready, go.
2nd down, short 8. Chubb is in outside. Peoples-Jones.
22 minutes to 8 minutes. They just haven't. Their offense hasn't had a lot of opportunities. It's the ball control of the Browns.
Hunt is in. 5 in the secondary. 3rd and 3. Peoples-Jones defended that time by Samuel. Gain of 8. The 1st and 10 shot. Boy, made a nice cut in there, and finally White.
What stuff Mitchell brings. Longtime player in the league and an even longer coach in the NFL, what he brings to that room.
Chubb's got 77 yards on the ground. 2nd down, 4. Adding to it. Stiff arming. Keeping his balance. It's a foot race. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Magnificent. 52 yards.
First, it's great at the point of attack, and then it's Nick Chubb and missed tackles and stiff arms. Watch as he gets through. Nobody touches him. He gets through that arm tackle. Stiff arm there, and now it's a foot race that he's not going to lose.
The 2-time Pro Bowler. 129 on the ground. 52-yard right there to Pater. And on the ground, they'll try to tack on one more on McLaughlin. 27-13. Cool rushing. Terrific in track and field as well. He showed some nice speed down the sideline. Running right there for 52 yards and a touchdown in the ensuing kickoff. Roundtree. And down he goes, hit by a couple, including Taki. 17 unanswered points by Cleveland. 1st and 10 Chargers. Eckler in the backfield and the call. And diving in there was Hill to initially hit him and bring him down. 2nd down, 8. McDowell's had a big game on that line. Outside they go to Allen. And he was...
Everyone is on the same page, and it's really built a trust and confidence.
They show it all the time. 3rd and 9 outside they go. Parham. Hill again was there. They stop him before he gets the first. They use analytics. They have a dual threat quarterback. They can do a lot. 4th and 2. It's Eckler. He's got the first down, bursting into the secondary, and finally brought down by Green. It paid off there once again.
For a reason, that time able to convert and keep the football.
1st and 10. Good time in that pocket. Right on the money with the throw to Williams, who is brought down by Greedy Williams.
To account personnel groups, matchups, what the defense's adjustments are going to be, and it's not, in their mind, it's not a high-risk thing because they've evaluated it going in.
Kelly on 2nd down and 3 is brought down by John Johnson deep in the secondary, and a flag is thrown. Josh Kelly pulls it up for a 14-yard run down to the 45-yard line of the Browns.
Holding. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
And now he is playing here in L.A. 1st and 10. Stays in the game. It offers a block. And Herbert being chased on the play by Stewart and others. And it's incomplete, fluttering at the 10. 2nd running back to Eckler. Maybe they're finding it with Kelly. 2nd and 10. And outside with a quick throw to the rookie out of Tennessee, Josh Palmer. 3rd and 3. Eckler was in the backfield. Herbert downfield and incomplete. And for Williams, yellow thrown on the play. And Ronnie Harrison getting up slow. I think he knows. They were going downfield. And an incomplete pass.
Well, and really, it's a smart play by Harrison. Otherwise, it's
Pass
a touchdown.
interference. Defense, number 33. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
It's Eckler. The dance and hop and drive and landed about the 21. Blocked by Slater, the left tackle to the end zone. Incomplete, sails over the head of Williams. In California, 3rd and 7 after the injury timeout. 3rd and 7, and back to pass goes Herbert to the side, and almost caught by Green, and covered over there by Allen, rather, and covered on the play by Greedy Williams. By the way, the injured player Green is back in. MJ Stewart took his place on that last one. Hill played the corner. 4th and 7. Look out from the side. Here goes the throw. Caught by Allen at the 10.
Ready? Hold on. Go down. Ready?
There goes Guyton. Here comes Eckler. Slowed up, and then Taki finally brings him down.
The other guys could rally and make that tackle.
Kelly is in and on the move. 2nd and goal, 14th play of the drive. Good block out there by Norton. Here goes Herbert. He'll gallop in for the touchdown. 3rd touchdown today for Herbert. 2 through the air. 1 he takes himself. 9-yard touchdown run. And the LA Chargers are back in business.
And Kevin, the Chargers really needed that drive. They needed to get the points, and now it looks like they're going to go for 2. They're taking the field goal unit off the field. But the way the Browns were controlling things, they needed that scoring drive. That's why they went for it on 4th down twice.
Going for 2. Herbert's got it. Parham. Right in the middle. Tack on 2 more. 6:25 to go in the 3rd. Fun. Ensuing kickoff after the 9-yard touchdown run by the Charger quarterback. Schwartz under it. He'll bring it out. And trying to find a gap. Spins free. Got the block, then taken down from behind.
And Parham was left alone for an easy completion.
Hunt is in, 1st and 10, gets the call, finds a gap, and pushes a pile before hit by Merrill and others on the interior. Got near the 31.
Anthony Walker a little bit earlier, who's missed the last 3 games in it. Linebacker. Newsom's not playing today.
2nd down, 7. Oh, there's Beckham. Nice catch, makes the grab right in front of Michael Davis. Hunt in with the 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt looking for a pulling block. He got it from Botonio, and there's a stop by Jerry Tillery out of Notre Dame. It's a gain of 3. Flag down. Got as far as the 47-yard line on that play. It's against Cleveland.
Holding. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Here. Spent a lot of money in that defense in the offseason. 1st and 20 here with the penalty. And it's Hunt. The Joker with a block or attempted one, and Tillery there again.
Run a draw, and if we don't get any yardage, we'll just deal with it and move forward. Some confusion here as we're trying to get lined up.
2nd down, 20. Mayfield and time. Good block by Teller. Here he goes on the move in open field, and he slides for a couple. Mayfield, 14 of 17, 183 and a touchdown pass. They come off the edge. Bosa pushed. Here's the pass. It's Hunt. And he's going to be short. Got out of bounds about the 48. KJ Hill is back for the Chargers, the all-time leading receiver in Ohio State history. First punt for the Browns right here from Jamie Gillen. Indoors for the most part. The sides are open. The roof is above us. That baby lands at the 2 and ricochets into the end zone. A touchback to the 20.
Ben Tarkington, Jim Zorn, Eli Manning,
Justin Herbert.
and now Justin Herbert.
1st and 10, they go out to Williams, who was slowed up out there by Greedy Williams. Browns just punted for the first time today. 2nd down, 3. Oh, just engulfed by Garrett. All 3rd and 2. Herbert quickly strikes. Williams is there. Williams also had 100 yards against Kansas City with 2 touchdowns in the game winner at Arrowhead a couple weeks ago. 1st and 10. Good ball. Oh, look out! Here they come. Garrett got him. Just devours him.
And Garrett was able to come up with the sack.
He missed some practice time this week. You just saw Clowney, 2nd and 17, and Herbert is high and wide and incomplete.
Where they would throw that penalty, so excellent form tackle.
3rd and 17, Kelly back there with the chip block, and there's a throw, and it's almost picked off incomplete. Green was there. They start the 4th quarter. Chargers are going to punt the ball. long. Elton on the fly from the 25, and up the middle he goes, and tackled at about the 32. Chubb is the back, 128 on the ground, including a 52-yard gallop for daylight. 1st and 10. Here he goes. Petonio will pull. And then he's wrapped up and taken down by Linzel Joseph, who's had a very nice game.
To emphasize what you said, the Browns need to maintain what they've done up until this point.
2nd and 9, 15 of 18 Mayfield. There goes a flag. There goes a missed tackle on the play with a gain of 2 as he was swerving around. He got out of the way of Bosa, who missed the tackle in the backfield.
Holding. Offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
And so Hubbard, who came in and played left tackle last week, is now, or rather Hudson is now the right tackle. 2nd down, 19. They go right by Hudson. They dump it off. And Hunt finds no place to run, no place to hide. Walk-off field goal by Zerline. 3rd and 20. Hudson holding off the pressure. Downfield looking for Schwartz, and it's incomplete with the coverage by Davis. And the receiver, K.J. Hill, on the other, waiting for the Gillen punt. He gets it high. Guyton is under it. Fair caught, 39, hang a 4.57 on a 39-yarder. Here in Minnesota, will we have another one here? Can the Browns hold on? Herbert, 1st and 10 after the punt. In the pocket, now he's going deep for Williams on a back shoulder throw, and it's incomplete. He was covered by A.J. Green. Palmer takes his place, 2nd down and 10. The fake to Eckler, and a quick dart thrown outside to the aforementioned Palmer. 3rd and 5. Slater the block on Myles Garrett. And downfield they go. They got the receiver. It's caught by Jalen Guyton. We talked about that 4th quarter offense. They have outscored their opponents 33-13 in the 4th quarter this year. 1st and 10. Fake to Kelly. Good block by Parham. Going. They got him wide open. This is 6. That is 6. 42-yard touchdown pass. We are tied. Spectacular.
Excellent play design and execution by the Chargers. And Herbert with the perfect throw to the backside. Backside safety gets held because there's a dig route on the backside. So he jumps that, and that allows Mike Williams to get all the way. There's nobody in that entire half of the field. As I said, great play design, understanding they were in quarter coverage and taking advantage.
That's for the lead. And the hometown Los Angeles Chargers have just scored on a touchdown pass of 42 yards. Schwartz, the ensuing kickoff, will take it at the 7. Work up the near side, break another tackle, and weave his way to the 23 on a 17-yard return. Now the Browns down by 1 with Chubb in the backfield. Mayfield 193 through the air, 1st and 10. Quick throw. It's caught by Beckham. Got tangled up, and down he goes. Hit by Tavon Campbell.
Ready, go.
The 2nd down and 3. Hudson still playing that right tackle. Caught. Njoku broke a tackle on the play of Adderley. Galloping free. Look at this. Foot race. Campbell can't get him. Touchdown. The Cleveland Browns.
Brandon Staley, before this ball was snapped, was jumping up and down, screaming out to the field. There was something that he didn't like. Adderley with the missed tackle, and then Njoku just with the wheels to take it to the house.
Njoku with a huge game today. 6th reception, 139, a 71-yard career-long touchdown reception. Oh, Stefanski loves that one.
And a two-point attempt.
Here they go. You better believe it. Hunt is in. Mayfield moves Felton. Underneath, counted for 2. He got through. Browns on the road.
The Chiefs have had a lot of success with this. Mahomes to Kelsey, and the Browns this time utilize it to get the 2-point conversion. to go up by 7. Not coming back in this game, so they've had to rotate a bunch of bodies, and the same thing can be said about the Chargers and what they're having to do. This is just back and forth. I love this, Kevin.
Roundtree leaves it in the end zone on the kickoff. Big play after big play. These young quarterbacks have been dazzling. From the 25, fake to Kelly. Herbert 1st and 10, throws him back at his tight end Anderson. Incomplete, a little bit back of him. 2nd and 10. No interceptions. 2nd down, 10. Fake to Kelly, sidearm delivery. Allen, did he make a football move? It's loose, it's picked up by Walker. He'll go the other way. Here comes the quarterback to belt him out of bounds inside the 5. Was it a catch and was it a return?
Well, there was some indecision initially. Let's watch and see. It looks like he catches the ball. It's just whether or not he makes a football move. They're calling it incomplete.
Greedy Williams had the jarring hit.
I think that's the correct call. It's incomplete. It doesn't look like he has full control of the ball when he goes to make a football move. The ball's coming out. Williams does an excellent job of punching it free.
Herbert looks into 5 in the secondary and then launches one out there. It's a nice catch by Williams. He was jousting with Greedy Williams. He's right on it. Looks like he picks up 10, has the first on 3rd and 10. They'll move the chains. Oh, batted down. Nice play right there by Myles Garrett. And Eckler. Taki launches himself around his waist in a burst there to the 41 with a gain of about 6 for Austin Eckler, coming off a 100-yard rushing game Monday night against the Las Vegas Raiders. Now today
Wanted to attack the Browns.
6 defensive backs, 3rd and 4. Here they go, and there goes Herbert, and dropped. 6 defensive backs, 4th and 4. They need the 45. Slater the block at the left tackle. Norton with the block at the right tackle. Downfield he goes, and incomplete. And there is no... Yep, there's a flag thrown late. The coverage by A.J. Green on Williams. And the flag was right there.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
I just didn't see it live. It looked like they were both competing for it.
That was on Green. I don't know why he said 22. Oh, yeah.
It almost...
It
really was
Williams.
Williams the one that had a hold of the jersey. That's a critical call.
Wow. 1st and 10, fake to Guyton. Here comes the rush there by Joe Jackson. Incomplete. Jackson blows that up. He was
back and forth jockeying a little bit, but like that main egregious part of that play.
Ineligible downfield. Number 63 offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's the center, the all-pro center, Corey Linsley, the former Packer. A.J. Green is now in there. 1st and 15 with the quick handoff and a minimal gain of 2 on the play.
Receiver grabbing the defensive back's shirt and elevating with that. So I agree with you. I don't think there's a foul on that play.
2nd 13, Gene, thank you. Slater the block. Outside it goes Eckler, chased by Walker and waylaid over there by Green.
The Chargers get up here quick on 3rd down.
3rd and 8. Here comes Garrett. Getting away is Herbert to the end zone, looking for Cook, and it's incomplete with the coverage on the play by Troy Hill.
Have the lead as opposed to if you don't make this, then the touchdown just ties it. This is a different train of thought.
4th and 8, and he slings it downfield. Flag thrown, caught. Allen twirled down at the 5. What a throw. Good for 20. Flag across the way. And down inside the 5 goes the receiver, Keenan Allen. Number 5 receiver in the NFL.
Pass. Holding. Defense, number 26. The penalty is declined as a result of the play is a first down.
So
went after him with Mike Williams. That time going after him with Keenan Allen.
Herbert. And the drive and a touchdown by Eckler. An extra point away from tying the game.
Excellent drive by the Chargers. They were helped out by the pass interference call, but you got to take advantage of those opportunities, and that's exactly what they did. As you see Garrett back on the field making that tackle, but not enough to keep Eckler out of the end zone. Remember, Vizcaino missed an extra point earlier in this game.
Don't they? Vizcaino ties it at 285, 3 touchdowns, 2 of them long ones. And here is the ensuing kickoff. Schwartz will let it flutter over his head with a touchback to the 25. In the backfield, Hunt. Under center Mayfield. On the move, Felton. 1st and 10. They're blocked there by Hens. They dump it off to Hunt. Breaks one tackle right there at Covington. He goes out of bounds. 3 flags thrown where he was whacked at the 37 on a catch and run of 18.
I think they're going to get an easy 15 yards. I think based on the number of flags that were thrown and the reaction that Hunt had at the end of the play, that either he was jabbed in the eye or face mask.
Personal foul. Grasping the face mask. Defense. 15 yards is added to the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
It's on the veteran James. Kareem Hunt was a Pro Bowler with the Chiefs back in 17. The NFL rush champion is now Chubb with 129 on the ground. Goes in the backfield with the 1st and 10 and gets the call. Tillery couldn't get him. And finally brought down by Nasir Adderley. 2nd down and 2. Beckham. Chubb. Block in there by the tight end Hooper. There he goes again! Adderley holding on for dear life. Inside the 15. Chubb continues to drive and picks up 24. 1st and 10. Hunt is in. Pulling Bitonio, gives a block. There goes Hunt. That'll be taken down across the way by Alohi. Under 5 to go. 2nd down and 3. Hunt is in. Hunt, Bryant a block. Broken tackle. Around the edge, wheeling in, touchdown! Got it! 8-yard run by Hunt. The Browns are back on top. Bill Callahan's offensive line, he's just trying to connect the dots today, and they come through big here with blocks.
Bitonio and Bryant, they're the ones that lead it around. The left guard, Bitonio, and the tight end, Bryant. Bitonio's the one that comes up and seals the edge, and then Bryant's the one that leads and gets the block on Tranquil to get him into the end zone. Great.
Earlier in the game, in the 1st half, 2nd quarter, extra point is true by McLaughlin.
But it was controlled by the defense. Now in this one, this is just a back and forth offensive battle of big plays.
Big day of NFL football on CBS. Herbert 1st and 10 after the touchback. Outside it goes to Eckler, knocked away. Beautiful play right there. Owosu Koromoa makes it the gain of 4 on the play. I thought maybe they had knocked it out of his hands, but they are going to call it a gain of 4. 2nd round pick and a rookie out of Notre Dame. 2nd down and 6. Eckler with the move. He spins by one defender. That was Walker, who got a handful of jersey and picks up only a yard.
In fact, they're trailing.
6 in the secondary. 3rd and 5. He gets away from one defender. Throws downfield. Keenan Allen. What a catch over Hill. 33-yard line. That was poetry. A lot of explosive plays, clearly. It's 1st and 10. Kelly in the backfield offers a block, and here he goes with the pass. Guyton kills on it, but look at the extra yards after catch. He's still trying to maneuver his way and gets all the way down to the 12. What a play. Flag is thrown. It's a 21-yard pickup on the play by Guyton.
Well, the ruling on the field is the line the game was reached. After the play was over, there was unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 15, offense. Number 26, defense. Those penalties offset. The result of the play is 1st down.
So you're not going to knock it out of my grasp, huh?
Yeah, that's why it's offsetting. If they saw the entirety of the whole thing, it was going to be offsetting. If you just see the second guy,
again, his third of the season. Josh Kelly is the running back. 1st and 10. Allen tries to stiff arm his way, but can't get away.
Transition of getting this offense to the entire unit.
2nd and 6. Josh Kelly hit on into the defense of Ronnie Harrison to the 5 on a flag on a gain of about 4.
Holding. Offense number 89. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Donald, 2nd down, 16. Eckler's the back. Slater the block on Miles, and there goes a pass to Eckler with a block by Filer. Is going to take it in. Corkscrewing for 6. One punch after another. Body blows being taken. 19-yard catch and run, and a point away from another tie.
Watch the play action to the left to Eckler, and then it's the interior part of the offensive line that gets out in space. You're going to see guard, center, the other guard. They come out. They're the ones that are going to get this into the end zone. Eckler comes off the play fake, but watch the interior 3 linemen as they get out in space. Take rid of the corner. All of a sudden, now you got one-on-one up the field. Eckler able to get it into the end zone.
Oh, he missed! He missed! He missed! Today.
Looks like a good snap and hold. He just yanks it. And really what the Chargers are going to do defensively in terms of trying to get the ball back.
Schwartz under it. The kickoff from about the 2-3-yard line. Here he comes. Hit. Another missed tackle on the play. He couldn't. Your games today. There was another one Thursday. So 12 in this week 5. Mayfield 1st and 10. And Hunt. He'll slip and slide. Hunt the back. Higgins on the fly. And Mayfield to the air. Boy, Hans did a good job at Bosa, and it's incomplete downfield to Higgins. Hunt, as he has Bosa around his legs. 3rd punt of the 2nd half. Hill under it from the 40, hang of about 3.75, and he is dragged down but got past midfield. Cleveland 3 timeouts, Chargers have 2. Eckler in the backfield. Herbert with 4 touchdown passes. Throws it outside. Cook with a wide open area to run. A foot race and finally knocked out of bounds by Green. Cook did the same thing late in the game against the Raiders on Monday. Billings has taken the place of a down player, Malik McDowell, who walked off. 1st and 10. Eckler is there. Hill couldn't stop him on the first hit, but there came Anthony Walker in a gain of 4 and inside the 15.
So that you can keep the clock running and force Cleveland to call timeouts.
It's 2nd down and 6. Eckler takes it. And Walker hit him and stuck with him in a gain of 4. And down and 2. Herbert, Eckler. Pulling here is Slater. Down he tried to slide. He did it about the 2 as he got the 1st down. The left tackle, Rashawn Slater, was pulling. It's a gain of 8.
That affects things too in terms of how this all unfolds.
Eckler, 1st and goal. He'll dance and he'll stop, and they push him in.
The Browns
pushed him in on a 3-yard touchdown. They take the lead right there. Eckler pushed in. He wanted to let it die. He wanted to let it die.
Eckler was trying to stop at the 1 and just stay there, and the Browns players actually grabbed a hold of him.
How smart was that for Cleveland?
Yes, that was.
It's a 3-yard touchdown run for undrafted Austin Eckler out of Western State in Colorado, who came in as a top 10 rusher today. It took the entire defense to push him in.
Well, and Brandon Staley's former safety, John Johnson, 43, he was the one that came up behind him, wrapped him around the waist, and puts him in the end zone as the Chargers go for 2.
Going for 2, and this one is going to count for 2. Eckler puts it in. He gets 2 points. 1:31 to go. They will look at it.
After review, the runner was down. Prior to breaking the goal line playing, the try is unsuccessful.
47-42. 47-42.
But I think you need to communicate that to both head coaches, and it looks like right now the official's talking to Brandon Staley, explaining what went into it. But there's a lot going on the sideline, so I don't know if everybody heard that announcement. So that was good.
Talking to his receivers, plotting and planning. They have no timeouts. Here's the ensuing kickoff by the Chargers. Schwartz. He'll let it fall in back of him. Good job by Eugene. Thank you. Hunt in the backfield. They need a touchdown. No timeouts. 1:31 to go. Hunt in the backfield. Mayfield hands the block, and there's the pass, and it goes to the receiver Higgins, who is brought down. Mayfield with Hunt off his hip. Bosa knocked down. Jump pass. It's caught by Hunt, and he is hit by Tranquil. He's close to a first down, but probably shy by the length of a football, so they're at the 35, and it's now 3rd and 1.
Well, the important thing is get the first down, but I'm okay with them keeping the ball in the field, but you got to get bigger chunks of yardage. That's 3 plays in what, 12 yards?
Really?
Games already this season. Let's see if the defense can come up for him.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hudson the right tackle block. And the throw, Njoku, he's been all over this game. The chains, it's a gain of 10. Quickly lining up, no timeouts. And they quickly spike it with 26 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Can take a shot to try and pull out a victory here in Los Angeles.
It's 2nd down and 10, Mayfield. Look at the time. Here goes the throw. And double teamed, and he's going deep for Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he had all kinds of traffic bracketed on the play. Named 5 defensive backs. 3rd down and 10. Mayfield, a block by Chubb, going deep and looking for Higgins. Mayfield, Hudson the block at the right tackle, crumbling pocket, going deep, jump ball, and incomplete. It's over. The Chargers are going to win it. On downs, it goes to LA in 5 seconds to play.
Just incidental contact. There wasn't anything. How about this?
And that'll be all she wrote.